I'd like you to meet Cory. He's responsible for developing training and onboarding programs at a multi-location commercial printing company. He's working hard every day, just like many of you. Now, when Cory needed to build an onboarding plan for 2 new sales reps, I showed him how to find the right AI workflow prompt inside the library. Well, what happened next? In Cory's words, over 2 weeks of work done in just 35 minutes. Here's his story.
I really want to have a program put together where I can get a 3-week training or onboarding for these new customer service people to understand our business and kind of move forward. And then beyond that, part of that's going to be documenting your processes, how a job comes through, how it's completed, checked, invoiced. The only way you can do that in a simple process with people is to get it documented and make it understandable, and not in a million words, but this is what we do for a living.
All right, so there you go. You've got your chat GPT open. You dropped in the prompt. Now here's where the AI workflow takes over. The tool is now going to come alongside you and bring in the expertise from the world's top experts step by step. It'll do a work, it'll come back to you and ask you to validate the work that it's done, and it'll be this back and forth. So we're seeing there's the steps to build your onboarding, and it's going to ask you to continue that. So that's where we're going to turn you loose. We're going to ask you to report back on how this specific workflow works for you. Cory, this is part 2. What happened? Which workflow did you choose? And just kind of walk us through the high level. What was your experience?
In the last week and a half, we had made the decision that we were going to bring on 2 new sales reps. And so I chose the onboarding of sales development representatives. I could have done it in 20 minutes, but it took me 35 minutes because I got so excited. I started adding details that I didn't think I needed. Like, please provide me the top 10 best practices for sales managers with their sales development representatives. So that it was overwhelming and how much time I saved putting that together. When I say 35 minutes, I legitimately mean 35 minutes.
That's amazing.
And I learned more than I ever would have learned in that amount of time by going through any other training session, because I didn't realize what I didn't know until ChatGPT told me, "Are you sure you don't want to address this?" I'm like, well, yes, I want to address that. So it was very helpful in guiding me in the right direction to make sure I did this correctly. My result, if I had spent weeks on this, would not have been as good as the 35 minutes I spent doing it with ChatGPT. And I said, I can't believe how easy this is and how much this is going to help me and your entire operation. That means your sales manager, your HR manager, the folks that run operations are looking for lean systems or things they can customize for their business. I don't know where you could get a better value to have that resource at your fingertips. Like you,
Cory, any final thoughts for anyone that's still on the fence?
But if somebody doesn't try this, they're losing an opportunity. They're losing an opportunity to save time and money by using a tool that's right there and ready to go right now. I think you'd be crazy not to try.
Now that one workflow prompt saved Cory hours upon hours of work. I can help you find the most valuable AI workflow prompts for the work you're doing too. So if you're ready to get real results from AI without wasting time, I'd love to show you what's possible. Let's talk.